Hey everybody, welcome back to our adventure channel. And we are on I-71, sitting still, stuck in traffic.
We sure are.
We are trying to make our way up to Wapakoneta, Ohio. And our little travel up there is definitely taking longer than what we expected to today. There's been several,
Everything's red.
Everything's red. We call it red because I use Google Maps.
It's all red.
And I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm sure everybody knows about this, but you know, you see the red lines. Whenever you see red, that's not good. It says plus 22 minutes, but this is the third one that we've hit. So hopefully after this, this will be it. There's another one in Cincinnati.
And you know what the worst part is? You got me up so early. And then we just...
If I wouldn't have got her up early, then we would be getting in ultra late today instead of getting up later.
I see.
I didn't have her up that early. I woke you up at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. It's a weekday. It's a normal time to get up and start getting ready for your day. Yeah, it is. Yeah. But I went and got her some breakfast. I didn't cook this morning. We had everything packed up, just ready to pull out. There's a McDonald's right behind us, so we went around there and got us a biscuit and had that and then rolled out of there. So the plan for today was we were actually going to stop at a place north of Cincinnati. Forget the town. I think it's Fairfield area, maybe Monroe, but there's a big antique place there that we've been to before. We wanted to visit there.
Yeah, because we have new things to hunt for.
Yeah, so we want to visit there and and do that, and then after that we'll leave, and then we'll head north to Wapakoneta. Be there this evening sometime, and then when we get there, that's going to be a KOA, and I'll of course we'll show you what the KOA looks like there. We're going to be there for several days until this weekend. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to just moving. I know nobody likes it, but it really does suck to have to just sit in traffic. When it's moving, it's not as bad.
No.
But when you're just sitting here, you don't know what's happening. You don't know how long you're going to be sitting in traffic. That's when people start getting anxiety and upset.
You mean you?
I think everybody does. But yeah, I hate traffic.
Yeah.
I mean, even when we're sitting here still, I zoom in on the map there and see if there's like alternate routes that we could do. Go through the back roads, but even that poses problems. I told Abby one of the things that I'm a little bit worried about taking unknown routes is if you happen upon one of those really low bridges,
which we
like
did
an
the other
old
day,
bridge.
but we were not in our camper.
When we were in the back roads of Kentucky, they kept warning you. There was signs that said it said bridge 10 foot 10 inches, and that's a pretty low bridge, so you have to be careful that you don't go through there and crash the top of your trailer or your RV.
I couldn't even get him to stop at the Starbucks, everyone.
Kind of hard to go through Starbucks drive-through with a travel trailer or an RV.
This is true.
The parking lot in general is usually not made for anything other than a little tiny car.
It's not.
No.
I can still complain about it.
She will complain about it when I don't take her to the Starbucks. But we'll give you some highlights of the day. If we find anything cool at the antique place, we'll share that with you too.
Yeah.
And hopefully we will make it up to Ohio.
I'm going to find my main treasure today. I can feel it. I'm not going to say what it is.
Okay.
I'm only going to tell you when I find it.
Abby's going to show you what it is if she finds it.
Yes.
All right. So maybe we'll see you at the antique place.
But I'd also like to find a decimal chart.
That would be cool too. Those are getting a lot harder to find.
They are. But I get excited when I find them.
Me too.
We're sitting in traffic.
Again.
Again.
Hey, we can see
Cincinnati though.
We can see Cincinnati.
Yep.
We're rolling at a snail's pace, but we're slowly getting there.
This has already been 2 hours, I think, past when the whole trip should have taken.
Something like that.
Something around that time.
Something like that.
Which, I mean, that's normal. We're used to that, but we don't like it.
No, this has been the worst leg of the trip so far. There's just been constant, I don't know, I guess a lot of road construction. There's a lot of things that the construction crews are doing to bottleneck traffic. We've tried our best to avoid it, but even all the other routes that we could have taken were the same thing. It didn't matter which one you take. You're going to hit a roadblock somewhere. But
we got us some lunch.
stopped and got topped off on our fuel. Got us a sub sandwich for the road. And we were crawling towards Cincinnati.
Crawling towards Cincinnati.
Honestly, I've never liked this
Corridor.
drive through here. It's always
really
been
pretty.
rough.
It's just the road is rough and the lanes are narrow, and there's a lot of construction.
Yep.
And this is like what I think our third time or something doing this route, and
yeah, this is our third
it's been
time.
the same every time
driving through. Yep. I don't remember it being backed up like this the last time, but they're doing construction, so they got the left lane closed up ahead.
We'd like to actually come here and hang out, and not have to go right through it, but
I've been here one time. It was 15, maybe 16 years ago. I came here to meet up with a group of guys that everybody was in the Malibus, like when I had my 79 Malibu. We went to the drag strip, and I do remember going to the aquarium, which is actually Newport, Kentucky. It's on the south side of the river here. But I never did anything in Cincinnati. Would be a cool place to visit. I know it's got a lot of history here.
yes.
A lot of machine tool history here.
And we love the brick buildings
Oh yeah.
that we see when we pass by.
The old industrial district is it's beautiful seeing
Yeah.
those old buildings down there. Always a cool looking hotel, the Radisson. Is it Radisson?
No, Radisson. You got it
Radisson?
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Wow, look at the bridge. It's all covered.
Yeah. They must be working on it.
Yeah, what are they doing?
I hope I'm in the right lane.
Okay, so 75 keep left, 71 keep right.
But there's only 2 lanes though. We're in the right lane, and then there's a left lane. So hopefully if I have to get over, I'll just turn my blinker on. Yeah, they're doing some restoration work, it looks like, to the bridge. They got this part like covered, underneath of it covered.
That's funky.
So that's Covington, Kentucky.
At least the slowdown lets me show you. That's creepy, kind of. Sorry. Slammed
Yeah,
the windshield.
this is one of the things I'd never liked about this. It's just it feels closed in.
It's so tight.
It is. Yeah, so they got the far left side blocked off. Must have been 3 lanes when we came through here before. So it's all tarped up. I wonder if they're repainting the iron, the steel. That's probably what they're doing.
Wow, this is super weird.
They're doing some restoration work on the steel.
We were going to show you the pretty brick buildings, but they're on the other side of this.
Yeah. So.
Well,
This is cool. This was unexpected.
Cool. It is unexpected.
Different view. So the area that they've got blocked off, they must be up there painting the I-beam. I'm assuming. All right, here's one of the cool factories up here, right on the left side. I'm not sure what
that is a huge building. My
not
goodness.
sure what that used to be. Seems like we did go the other way.
Bengals. Hey guys. I'd like to watch a game there sometime. If I can talk Adam into that one.
I did mess up.
That's okay.
Wow. I should have stayed to the left back there. I wasn't looking at my map. I was looking around.
That's okay. No problem. This is pretty. Shout out to the Cincinnati Reds. Like to watch a game there too. Would you rather do a baseball game or a football game, babe?
Baseball.
Yeah.
All right, so we've made it to our stop, the Ohio Valley Antique Mall.
I'm really happy to be here.
It seems like it has been a whole day just to get here, which has only
800
been
hours.
It was only going to be a 3.5 hour drive, but this place is huge. You
Yeah.
can see behind me. Must have been an old store of some sort, like a Kmart or Walmart at one time, grocery store maybe, but it is big. And they expanded to this side as well. So we'll be here for a little while, walking around.
Yes, we will.
If we find something cool, we'll show you. Here's one of the little goodies that I always look for, and I was surprised to find this. This is an excellent find. It is a drill index, and this one is made by the Union Twist Drill Company up in Athol, Mass. 25 bucks. This is for number drills, number 1 through 60. That is great right there. Cast aluminum. Taking that one. Nice little collection and display of the small vices, clamp-on vices. Screw jacks, blocks and pulleys. Abby said she saw a 12-inch Dutch oven over here.
I think it's too expensive.
Is that a Lodge?
Yep.
It looks like a Lodge.
It is.
Yep. $125. Wow, that's just like at the other place. They want too much for it. You can buy them much less than that, brand new from Lodge. Yep, that's a no-go. No way. I believe that's around $75 or $80 new from Lodge. Remember what I was saying about every antique booth has a cast iron cornbread pan? Look, there's 2, 4, 6 of them right here in this one. And I've seen many in here already. There's something I hunt for right there. The Eagle Oilers. That's the Eagle number 33. 33F for the fine tip. This one's a little bit highly priced at $16. But those are some awesome Oilers to use in the shop. And this is the smaller version of it right here as well. That one's $11. I got a nice collection of these guys, and usually when I get them for about $5 or less, I'll pick them up. Now this right here, this is not antique, but I've already got one of these. It's made by Lodge, obviously. It's just a saucepan. I've got one. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. It's $10. That way I'll have one dedicated for the camper box and one I can keep at home to use. Abby's really gonna like this booth right here. Look at the green, how it's like completely green themed. And they've got a bunch of that. I believe it's the tenite, green colored glass. She seems to really be getting into this lately. By the way, this is a couple of torch tips that I found that I picked up for the Smith torch equipment. This is what I have in my shop, 2 good torch tips. I think that's really cool how they have kind of decorated their whole booth with green. That is unique there. Saying that, this place is still full of a lot of the fakey antique stuff, home decor. But there's been some fun stuff to look at. All right, I had to show you guys this because I've never actually shown my Coke machine on video before, and this is an exact model of what we have. This mine's just like this, and it was originally in our machine shop, made by I believe it's Cavalier is the maker. Unrestored 1960. I knew ours was from the 60s because I know my granddad bought it in the early 70s. So that one's $7.95, but they have repainted it. But that is exactly the same one that I have right there. And all we use it for is to keep drinks cold, like beer. That's pretty cool seeing the exact same one. We've made it to our 3rd antique stop of the day. We're in Dayton, Ohio right now.
And we've walked almost 2 miles today.
Almost 2 miles. Antiques Village. I believe we came to this one last time we were here. We actually came up here and did the Gerstner factory tour. And I believe this was the one that we came to.
This is the one we really liked, I think.
Hopefully. We went to another one there, North Cincinnati, and it wasn't any good at all. But this is the last one. We're going to visit this, and then we got about another hour up the road, and we'll be at Wapakoneta.
We're trying to figure out how we're going to stuff our faces later.
I haven't.
We're going to make food.
I haven't decided if I'm going to cook or if we're just going to go into town and get something. Depends on how I feel once we get in, because I got an early day tomorrow. Tomorrow I start my training. I got to find out what time I got to be there. So I
guess I'll work tomorrow.
Abby's gonna stay back and start getting some of her work done.
Yep.
All right, let's go see how this place is. It looks nice outside here.
It does look nice.
This is a pretty cool one to look at right here. Got a lot of tools. I even found me another Eagle oiler. This one's in really good shape, very clean. $10, so I'm gonna go for that one right there. This is really cool too. This old welder's cap by the Weld Mold Company. Tool and die welding products. That is an oldie right there. All right, I found myself another one of the lanterns, oil lamp. This guy right here. It's the first time I've seen one like that too. Check this out. See, it's got the wick there, the cap, and this is made by Eagle. Check it out. Here, let me get it where you can see it. Eagle Manufacturing. That is cool. This, I don't know, they said it's an Eagle Railroad Mining Torch, but that is one that is very cool. It's got a nice wide base so that it will sit on a table nicely. This is the kind of stuff I'm hunting right there, so this is coming home with me right there. A really cool find. That is a kerosene can right there where you actually fill it with kerosene. That is Dayton, Ohio. Home of Gerstner and Sons handmade wooden tool chest that we had a really nice tour at. Now the truck's gonna block your view right here.
Perfect view.
There you go. There's another shot of Dayton. It's a nice town. I like Dayton. But anyway, I just wanted to get a cool shot of Dayton there, and we'll be in Wapakoneta in less than an hour. All right, well, there's the sign, Sydney. Sydney, Ohio is just over there. And the cool thing about Sydney, Ohio, it's the home of Monarch Lathe Company, which anybody that knows me knows that Monarch holds a special place in my shop. I have one of their lathes that was run by my granddad, and then my dad, and now me. Really would like to get over there and visit their place one day. It's also the home of Wagner Ware, cast iron cookware. That's where it was built also, Sydney, Ohio. So we are 21 miles out from our destination in Wapakoneta. All right, we have made it. First man on the moon, home of Neil Armstrong. They got a museum here too in his honor. So I don't know if we had mentioned it. There is a KOA here, and that's where we're booked to stay for the week.
I hope it's a nice one.
I do too. I got a feeling it's going to be pretty nice. We'll see.
This is a very cute area.
It's a really nice little town. I'm excited about getting back into it. It's just one of those charming Midwestern Main Street towns, you know, Main Street America. And I know they got some great restaurants and some, bars over there to have a drink at. So we're going to check it out at some point.
Agree. So we're going out.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to
Decision
go out and get something. I don't really feel like setting everything up and fixing a big meal.
Choices.
Okay.
Right next to a cornfield. Of course it is.
Yep. It looks nice. Looks nicely made up.
I know that I think I say this every time, but I really do like it that KOA has the bright sign.
Well, it's
You get excited when you see it.
it's a landmark, so you know you're there. You know where it's at.
Those are nice over there with the little tables. Oh, they don't have tables.
She said that she has us between two cabins, so we will find out.
Okay, good.
I wonder if it's
Maybe it's right there.
yeah, it may be that one right over there.
It is chilly.
54 degrees.
Won't be getting in the pool.
That is our spot. That's between the two cabins there.
Good.
She said that she thought we might like that because I always try to get like an insight, and I don't know, I don't see it that full. There's a lot of insights, just like this one right here. It's an insight, but we'll see.
Well, she gave us one she thought.
I think it's going to be great because there's not going to be anybody directly next to us.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yep.
Well done, babe.
All right, well, we have our RV site all set up here with the Kodiak. We got a beautiful spot here between two of their cabins. You see we've got a cabin right here, and then there's another cabin over there next to us. Beautiful spot. It's pretty out here. The campground is not that full. I'd say it's maybe 30-40% full or so. And I like having this spot right here because we don't really have anybody next to us. They said that it's not likely that they're going to have somebody come in and rent a cabin this week. We even have a little fire pit right here that we can enjoy. They sell firewood up there, so we can buy it right from them. It's nice. Got a deck right over there, so we got the camper set up so that the steps come right down there on the deck. What can I say? It's really pretty. Let me give you a little closer shot of everything. We did have to use our leveling wedges here because we were about 4 inches low. So we got those just about on the max height available from those. Worked out good, got our steps right there coming down onto the deck. And we are experiencing a really pretty sunset right now. Sun's just about to go down there. Nice farm field here, and then there's a private property back there. Looks like a farmhouse back there. So really nice setup, really pretty here. And it's gonna be a nice spot for us. We got my cooker, we got the pit barrel. Hopefully I'm gonna have some time to do a little bit of cooking, maybe 1 or 2 nights while we're here. And we will be here, so today's Tuesday, and we're planning on being here through Saturday. And Saturday is when we'll actually be leaving here and headed up to Goshen, Indiana, or Elkhart. We're gonna be staying at the Elkhart KOA there. And that's when we're gonna go and meet all the cool folks over at the Kodiak, or Dutchman RV. And they're gonna give us the tour there of the factory on where they build the Kodiak. So we're looking forward to that. That'll be early next week. We'll be doing that, catching up with them. The reason that we're here in Wapakoneta is because I'm catching up with my friends over at Flex Machine Tools, and I'm going to be doing 3 days of CNC training there. This will be my first time doing some training for CNC work, CAD and CAM. This is kind of getting my foot in the door, and they offered to help me out and do some training right there. So that's what we're doing. That's the reason why we came up here. And then of course, since I had planned to come up here to do that, I got with Dutchman to see if we could go over there and do the factory tour at their place as well. So just try to knock out as many little trips we can, on one travel event there. So that's why we're here. We might get some footage elsewhere here in Wapakoneta. There's a really cool ice cream joint over in town. I believe it's Max's Ice Cream. And we just don't have anything like that in Pensacola. I mean, there's places you can get ice cream, but it's a different feel when you come here to these little mom and pop ice cream shops and you get their ice cream. It's so delicious, and it just has that, just a Midwestern feel to it, and I love it. So we're planning on doing that. When we do that, we'll probably take the camera so you guys can see that, because it's a really neat place to see. So I think that's it. We're gonna wrap up this video right here, and this will be the end of it. I do plan on getting some video over there at Flex Machine Tools this week. So that kind of stuff will be over there on the A-Bomb 79 YouTube channel. If you guys are interested in some metalworking, machining, industrial repair, that kind of stuff, go over there and check it out, that channel. So whatever I get, it's gonna be over there on A-Bomb 79. And then if we do anything here in the campground, I'll be sure to film it, share it with you, especially if we have a nice barbecue out here. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you next time.